People, Places, Things, Gungywamp. Gungywamp is an archaeological site located in the northeastern United States in the town of Groton, Connecticut, off the coast of Long Island Sound and about 2 miles east of the Thames River. The site covers about 100 acres of woods east of Lantham Lake in the area of an old cranberry bog. The site is interesting because it contains a large number of lithic structures that may be of Native American, colonial, or post-colonial origin. More fanciful hypotheses have also been proposed, such as the site being where St. Brendan the Navigator landed in his mythic journey from Ireland to America in the 6th century CE. On July 21, 2013, I paid a visit to Gungywamp and was given a guided tour by the property owners. One major feature of the site is numerous stone walls scattered throughout the complex. They may have been used to mark boundaries or perhaps form animal pens. Also of note are 2 rows of standing stones. These stones are braced within sockets lined with packed pebbles, and their elliptical orientation may have symbolic significance, such as moon ceremonialism among the Native Americans. On one of the stones, there is a carved bird with its wings outspread. However, the rock is very worn and the bird is difficult to make out. Some of the more intriguing structures at Gungywamp are 2 intact semi-subterranean chambers, the larger of which is shown here. This chamber is unusual due to a small opening at the back. This chamber is known as the calendar chamber because during the equinox, light shines through the window and illuminates a hidden inner alcove inside the chamber. Near the calendar chamber is a second chamber, sometimes referred to as the ice house or tomb chamber. It has much lower ceilings and lacks windows or alcoves. Excavations of both chambers yielded no artifacts that might date the structures or give a clue as to the function of these chambers. Archaeologists' best guess, based on similar structures found throughout New England, is that they were root cellars used to store crops such as potatoes, carrots, turnips, and beets. Near the center of Gungywamp is a double stone circle. Radiocarbon dating of charcoal found during excavation dated the structure to the 5th century CE. This could have been part of a bark tanning mill used to extract tannins for leather making. The site also contains a few colonial dwellings, such as this one called the Adams House. It appears to have been a colonial home based on excavations that uncovered kitchen implements such as knife blades, dishware, and other items. The house is dated to the 18th century based on coins such as this penny. This is the second colonial foundation found on site, comprised of 3 walls and a possible hearth. The only artifacts found in the excavation were nails, and the structure was not dated. Many other features litter the site, such as these cairns, called the cursing stones. They are deliberately placed piles of rocks. These piles may simply be a collection of debris, but they may also be offerings or structures built by Native Americans to honor their warriors. Since the 1960s and 70s, the Gungywamp Society and other independent archaeologists have conducted a series of excavations at the site. After the death of David Barron, the head of the society, however, further archaeological investigations have stalled. Unfortunately, the mysterious allure of the site, as well as nearby suburban expansion, have resulted in many instances of vandalism. Some of the standing stones were pulled down, and the stone circle has been used as a fire pit, and the area is strewn with litter such as beer bottles. Some of the structures also suffered from natural damage, such as being knocked down by falling trees or weakened by soil erosion. The site requires action to prevent further deterioration so that the legacy of the Gungywamp can be explored and discovered by future archaeologists. Finally, I would like to acknowledge and extend sincere gratitude to Mara and Carl Vogt for graciously showing me the site and sharing their extensive collection of resources and knowledge.